Today, I'd like to tell you the story of how we got started with our roofing company, how we got into residential, and ended up to stop doing residential and switch to commercial, and why we did that. Hi, my name is Ruth. I'm with the Contractors Pivot, and me and my husband have built 2 roofing companies over the last 10 years to over $1 million in revenue and counting. And we're here helping other people get started with commercial roofing because it has changed our lives. But let's get into our story. So about 10 years ago, my husband and I decided that we were gonna start a roofing company, and we knew that we wanted to, in the long game, get into commercial roofing because we knew the profit margins were higher than residential roofing. But because it was a little intimidating just getting started and working with business owners and stuff like that, we decided we're gonna start with residential roofing to kind of get our feet wet and kind of fill in the gap until we could build those commercial clients. And in reality, it worked fantastic. We were actually getting quite a good number of good jobs. People were referring us. We were getting on our feet in a lot of ways as far as if you looked at the amount of jobs we were having, we should have been doing really fantastically. But what we were finding is that my husband was having to run and chase leads. He was having to go bid jobs, so many jobs that would end up never going through. He was constantly running and they stayed busy. But the profit margins, it seemed like as soon as it came in the door, it was gone again. We would work 5 days and have a $5,000 to $10,000 profit margin at best, and that disappeared so fast. And we knew that commercial would be so much better. We wouldn't have the amount of time we were spending on chasing leads would be completely different. And so my husband actually decided he's gonna start turning residential customers away and focus completely on commercial. And that was so scary. And it was really hard because we were getting a lot of work from that. But we knew that if we were going to go into commercial, we had to be all in. And that first few years was tight. That first roofing business, it took a lot longer to get on its feet just because we were learning as we went. Thankfully, we had a mentor that really sped up the process, but it is a learning time to just really get into the flow and get confident with working with business owners and what you know and everything like that. But when we started getting those commercial jobs, I remember getting like our first job that was like $50,000. And I remember my husband bringing the check and showing me like, look how big this check is. We had never done a job that big. And we knew at that point that this is what we wanted, because the amount of work we had to do to chase leads and stuff like that was so much less than residential, and we could do one job to replace 10 other jobs in residential. Plus the work, like the physical actual work, wasn't as strenuous as residential roofing. Plus my husband hated working on steep roofs, and thankfully commercial, it is rare to find steep roofs. Most of them are flat. Getting into commercial has literally changed our lives and changed other people's lives because we are able to pay our employees so much better. We're able to give so much more. We've now started our second roofing company, and within the first year, we did over $1 million in revenue. And in the second year of this second business, we're already over the $2 million mark. And now we're here hoping that we can help other people get into commercial roofing, hopefully cut down on that learning curve for you guys. We offer complimentary mentorship along with your training. And we want to see other people get to experience the same things we have experienced because of the power of this business. So drop a comment, let us know how we can help you and support you if you also want to get into commercial roofing.